Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Naomi J and I'm back at it again with another movie reaction. We are on a roll in this here 2025, okay? All right, all bets are off, okay? So I'm trying to do more content more frequently. So we'll see, fingers crossed. I'm not making no promises, okay? I don't know, y'all probably won't be able to tell, but I'm doing this at like 7 o'clock in the morning and I don't know, the lighting is just superb. It's immaculate. Like, I'm over here like, should I start recording at 7 a.m. before work? Because working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Your girl still gotta eat, so we're working and doing content creation out here, okay? I'm not quitting my day job. Like, that's not happening. I'm Haitian. We work hard. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm not. I know everybody works hard. But anyway, so today we're going to be watching Joseph, King of Dreams. Now, this was one of the first, if not the first cassette, okay? That's how you know we getting up there. We get up there. This is the first cassette I've ever gotten, video cassette I've ever gotten for Christmas in America when I was like 5. It was like that, and then I got Barbie and the Nutcracker after. So those two movies, I actually watched Barbie and the Nutcracker, so go check that out. But those two movies are like really extremely sentimental for me because, like, yeah, those are like my first memories of like certain movies that I possessed, I should say, because I've watched movies before that, you know, back in Haiti and stuff like that, but like these were movies that like I had, like, you know what I mean, like when you have your own DVDs, you got your own cassette, you could replay and rewatch. It was nice. So yeah, I wore them tapes out. Okay. But anyway, so I'm just excited because I love the DreamWorks Bible movies, like Prince of Egypt. This movie right here, this movie Joseph, King of Dreams, is underrated. Joseph was one of my favorite people in the Bible. I don't say characters because they're real, okay? So they're one of my favorite people in the Bible. He was one of my favorite people in the Bible. Like, I loved him. I loved his resilience. Just the fact that he was still able to maintain a pure mindset despite being betrayed. That's something I could work on. Something a lot of us could work on. So I'm just excited to see like this movie again. I haven't seen it in a while. I don't remember the last time I saw it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's just, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's ministered to me when I'm watching this movie as like a full grown adult. So I'm excited. And let's go ahead and get started. So forgive me if you see a dead plant in the background. That's my friend's plant. She hasn't been watering it, child. I feel bad for that plant. But I'm not a plant mom. I'm not a good plant auntie either, because my girl or my boy don't know what they are. Starving. I'm so sorry. I got a black thumb, okay? I'm black with a black thumb. I don't know how to take care of plants. So if y'all see this in the background, like, that plant is dying, please just say nothing. Say nothing, please. I see it. One day it'll get revived. Resurrection. But for now, just ignore it. The motion picture you're about to see is an adaptation of the Joseph story in the book of Genesis. While artistic and historical license... Okay, this is going too far. This is going too fast. When they said cherished by millions of people worldwide, they meant me, because I've watched this on cassette probably about 1 million times. Aww. The intro. I love DreamWorks. I'm telling DreamWorks they need to go back. Go back to your roots. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. That's a big eagle.
Father! It's a boy! Father, it's a boy!
That's a lot of children.
It was different with your mother. But with Rachel, we gave up hope. We were told she could never have children.
Ooh, child. In biblical times, I know they had polygamy in a sense, but child, in this day and age, I could not do that. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I'm so sorry. Like God knew to put me here in this modern time because yeah, I'm not sharing my man. I'm not sharing my man. I'm not doing baby mama. I'm not doing it. Sorry. So sorry. I just can't do it. But more power to them back then though.
A brightly shining star where there was none, you have granted us.
Oh, look at baby Joseph. None of us will keep him from harm, and we will teach him. I will teach him all he needs to know. He'll stand apart. We will show him what it means to be a family.
And
You might have to go straight to the airport.
Okay,
I don't have no luggage.
I'm rolling.
But it's better for you to go home than not have luggage.
Okay, parents that do this, that pick favorites, especially early on since like a child's birth, this is a mess. And this is why it builds a resentment in the family, the whole golden child, black sheep. But like, I don't like that. Parents need to stop picking favorites. I get it that sometimes you may get along with one of your children better, but you should still treat all your children the same. Like, this was the cause. Okay, domino effects of the betrayal.
You are a miracle child.
I definitely related to this because my mom always used to say like, "You're a miracle child, you're a miracle child," because apparently there was some complications with the birth child. So she was always like, "You're my miracle child, my miracle child." So I related to Joseph too when I was young, especially with the song. Like this song right here, I used to be like, "I'm a miracle child." No, cause like, is this play about us? Because real talk, like I was the miracle child. I was the youngest in the family, so, and I have dreams. What you mean? Like, is this play about us? It's like, but I definitely relate to Joseph. Like, for real, for real. We not gonna get into the betrayals. That's another story for a different day. But if I ever share that story or stories. Cause your girl been catching strays her whole life. Real talk. So let's get into the coat. Let's get into the coat. Prada, Milan. What am I saying? Put him on the cover of Vogue, okay? Put him on the cover of Vogue. He was dripping in that coat. Purr. Oh, I am a miracle child. The way I rewinded this part on cassette needs to be studied. His brother should have got coats too. Like get some needle and thread and make them some coats. It was never that serious. You could have made them a coat. It's getting cold outside and they shepherds. They can't have no coat. Oh. I will say in this movie, it's giving that Joseph was kind of like smelling himself a bit too much. Like, I'm this, I'm that. Like, you know, I get he was excited, you know, but sometimes you gotta hold your lips because there are jealous people around and you don't want to be like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, because I'm not gonna say they have the power to block your blessings, but it can be deterred, I will say. Just be quiet. I get you're excited, but you can't share your goals, aspirations, and dreams with just anybody.
Stop! Oh, what's wrong?
What's going on?
That thing used to scare me as a kid. A new definition of wolf in sheep's clothing.
And I was surrounded. They were all around me, and
That's it?
You woke us for a dream?
Okay, like, dreams are natural, and sometimes it's a nightmare. What you want people to do?
I want to go with them.
Look, you're a miracle child. For you, things are different.
You've said that all my life. I don't want to be.
Yeah, Jacob, I'm not gonna hold you. I got beef with Jacob from the Bible. I do. We not gonna get. They should have made a movie about Jacob, Leah, and Rachel. Actually, no, that would be too sad. I couldn't do it. Off of respect for my girl Leah, but Jacob. Jacob has just been a little messy. I ain't gonna hold you. And so like, seeing him treat his kids this way, I'm just like, I'm a little annoyed because it's like, the jealousy would not have been a thing if you had just treated your other children with as much kindness and respect as you gave to your favorite son. Like, but who am I to tell people what to do and how to raise their children? But that's unfortunate. I don't think he should have done that. But God used it for his glory. But like, that's not cool.
While we round up the strays, can you watch the herd for us?
Of course.
Good. We'll be back soon.
Being the runt of the family is not a joke. But still we rise.
Get away!
Yep, that dream was real. Yeah, I couldn't sign up to be a shepherd. I'm just a girl. Cause I'm sorry. The sheep would have had to been finished. I can't, like, the wolves would have scared me. I'd be like, Jesus, please protect that sheep. I can't do it. God, please protect the sheep. And protect me, cause I'm running.
Your brothers, where are they?
They went swimming.
Swimming?
Yikes. See, Joseph's not even an op for real. He tried to protect them in a sense, but his dad was not playing. He's like, tell me the truth.
But you abandoned my son! My son!
Aren't we your sons too?
The ram!
Jacob saying you endangered my son as if Joseph was his only son is very telling. And this is why I be saying what I be saying about fathers sometimes, not all of them. But I do find that sometimes fathers can only, sometimes, not all the time. I say sometimes, again. Sometimes fathers can only love their kids at the extent in which they love the mother. I'm saying again. So if he don't rock with the mom, he ain't gonna rock with the mother's children. Like, those other kids were Leah's children. And Bilhah, Zilpah, the other handmaidens, but they didn't really go into that in DreamWorks. The Bible, like, some creative license was taken, as they said. Probably because they didn't want kids being like, dang, he got that many girls pregnant? Yeah, probably not. Okay, they probably didn't want to see that. You feel me? It's for children. But anyway, but basically, yeah, the children were born of women other than Rachel. Rachel was the one Jacob loved, okay? He loved her. He wanted her, okay? And so Joseph is a product of Rachel and Jacob. And because he loves Rachel so much, why do you think he probably would love Joseph more? I feel like fathers sometimes can only love their children at the extent to which they love the mom. That's unfortunate, but it's low-key tried and tested sometimes. Sometimes. There's a percentage. I don't know the exact percentage. I haven't done studies on it. I would do research because I love researching and I love research papers and stuff. Like, I would do something like this, but I don't have the time. But honestly, I think my theory has some truth to it.
All around me there were stars. They were bowing to me too.
Ooh, let's all bow down to Joseph.
Yeah, bowing down does sound crazy.
Are you saying that Joseph belongs above all of us, even Judah?
I'm not saying that, but
This is messy.
Judah's led the herd for years. Brought in the wheat, raised the tents. He comes first, before any of us.
I thought Reuben was the oldest, but I could be wrong. It wasn't Judah, though. They also had a sister named Dinah, so they didn't put that in the movie either.
Then I guess all my work doesn't matter.
watch your tongue.
Jacob, Judah, please.
Honestly, at that point, if I was one of the brothers, I would have considered moving out. sometimes you gotta go, what's the word? Not cut off essentially, but sometimes you gotta go a little bit no contact. Like if I was one of the brothers, I would have low key gone no contact with with no contact with Jacob for a little bit, like, and then have my own like, y'all not about to go get married, go just like go clock in, go like let me stop. But all this angst, I couldn't do it. I'd have to leave. I love sunflowers. You already know.
Thanks, Mom.
Aww. That's so sad. The last word spoken, child. If you know, you know.
No, I don't. Judah does.
Alright, y'all don't gotta pick on him. Like, take that beef with your dad. With your dad. I'm here just like y'all. Like, I ain't asked to be here. I'm not gonna lie. The older sibling with the younger sibling resentment. If you're an older sibling, I'm sorry you might have to hear this, but we felt the resentment. As much as y'all thought, you feel me? As much as y'all thought, oh no, I didn't resent, da 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 da. The younger siblings, if any younger siblings around here, okay, particularly if they're of the same gender, like older brothers and younger brothers, older sisters and younger sisters, particularly 9 out of 10 if they're the same gender. It could be opposite genders too, but typically the time if the siblings are the same gender and there's a older, younger, you know, dynamic or whatever, 9 out of 10, we gonna feel the older siblings' resentment in some way, shape, or form. We are. I know y'all tried to hide it. Y'all didn't. Some of y'all tried to hide it. Some of y'all didn't. But I'm saying the ones that tried to think that they hide it, they didn't hide it. We felt it. We felt the resentment. Sorry, we felt it. And it sucks. Respectfully. Y'all did my boy dirty.
Well, Father won't be laughing when he hears... Who are you?
Get him.
See now what you did to him was worse. See, he didn't even do nothing to y'all for real. All he did was what, say he had some dreams where y'all was bound down to him. Saying that he had dreams versus you trying to torture and hurt him, unalive him, sell him to slavery. I mean, sell him to slavery seems to be a little bit higher.
I'm your brother!
Half brother.
Everybody got something to do. Everybody want to do what they want to do. Nobody want to be there for me.
Being betrayed by people who are supposed to love and protect you the most is a different kind of pain that no one should experience. When you're running to the very people to help you and protect you, like, please protect me, help me, and they're the ones that betrayed you, throw the whole family away. It's a good thing that God tells us to forgive, because a lot of this would have been giving very much V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta, okay?
This is all we found.
Joseph!
That is crazy. Y'all really came up with a whole plot. Like, jealousy is really ugly. Like, if you have jealousy, which we all, you know, face at one point in time, you check it and leave it at the door. Okay? Check it and leave it at the door. Okay? Because it's actually really dangerous. Like, I hope y'all got what y'all wanted. I hope y'all got what y'all wanted. In the scorching desert. The ropes chafing at my wrists. I can't. And my skin gets very dry quick. So that my skin would have been peeling. Dang, like no warm cooked meal. I can't even see my mom. I can't even hug my mom again. Like, love the music. As you know. Auctioning people is crazy. Like, this is why I get uncomfortable. Sidebar, this is why I get uncomfortable with stuff like Pop the Balloon, because it's just weird. It's giving very much auction. I don't like it. That's how I used to do my eyeliner when I used to put it on. That one was not cute.
It's not for your face, it's for the floor.
Joseph is a material boy for real. He said it's not for your face, for the floor. Like, you thought you was a prince. Clean it up. Mama says, clean it up. That's what they said.
You missed a spot.
Well, it's different doing real work, isn't it?
Ooh, that ruminating is something serious. You could be doing chores, you could be doing something fun, you could be working, and then all of a sudden, every single betrayal will just hit you up at once, and you're just like, damn them for what they did. It's like, oh wait, hold the hell on. We're not there anymore. Let's live in the present.
Maybe we could put him to better use in the banquet hall.
My wife thinks you should work for her.
Potiphar's wife was a bit too thirsty for me. Like, you too grown to be doing all that. And you have a husband, like, girl.
I haven't seen you here before.
Oh, I'm new.
Osana? Coming in, Suleika.
Osanoth was so pretty.
Goodbye.
They were so cute to me. Osanoth and Joseph in this movie were cute.
Master, I think you should see this.
Get away from that. Don't touch it.
Look at my boy Joseph. Exposing the corrupt. Period.
Where did you learn?
My father taught me.
He taught you well.
I know that's right. My boy was highly favored, okay? Very intelligent, very good looking. Like, okay.
Joseph.
Huh?
Dang. That reminiscing is crazy. That'll do it. It's like 1 minute you're just like, yeah, I remember. It was so nice. And then you're just like, dang, I remember the bad parts too. And it's like, ugh. Now I'm mad all over again.
I feel you are special.
What? No. Why have you come here tonight?
This is harassment. Harassment. That little boy is a child.
No.
Everything you are, you owe to me.
Girl, bye. He owes to God, not to you. Thirsty. And then you gonna sit there and lie and accuse falsely. Like, seize her. Cut her throat. But seize her for real. Seize her. Seize her.
He doesn't deserve to die.
Why?
Girl, bruh. You know you did wrong. You are cheaters. You are cheaters. You a harasser. You're an abuser. Like, you 3 for 3. Seize her. Ooh, the rats would have had me. Honestly, just take me out. Guillotine, because I'm not dealing with those rats. Guillotine is crazy, I know, but I hate rats.
That I squeezed them into a cup and served it to Pharaoh.
I know what your dream means.
I wish I had the gift of interpreting dreams. Because, child, or interpreting my own dreams, I should say. I'm interpreting dreams too, but if I could interpret my own dreams, that'd be great. Because my dreams, I don't know what be going on. No idea.
Tell me!
3 days, Pharaoh will behead you, and birds will feed on your flesh.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I felt bad for the baker. Cause that dream, and then he had a dream, and then what Joseph interpreted, like, it's not looking. You know, you got 30 minutes. The baker had 30 minutes of life. 30 minutes to live is giving, because, child. Oh no. I used to feel so bad for the baker when I was reading that in the Bible and watching this movie. I used to be like, dang, was there anything the baker could have done to spare his life? Child, I used to feel so bad. I'm not gonna lie. I felt so bad. I was like, dang.
Tell Pharaoh about me.
I will.
Don't forget me.
So the wine, I forgot, the wine bearer, yeah. Joseph told the wine bearer, you know, let them know that I'm here, you know, falsely, basically, or just remind them of me. And the wine bearer didn't do that when he should have, child. He was living the lap of luxury back in the palace again. Forgot all about Joseph. That happens. Some people forget about you, but God never forgets. Okay? I'll be screaming that to God, though. Don't forget me. Don't forget me, Lord. I know he doesn't forget me, but sometimes it feels like he be forget me, even though he doesn't. The life of a Christian. I'm not gonna lie. Joseph was handsome. Okay? He very much was.
Osna.
Shout out to Osanath. She's like, my man, my man, my man. I feel like that's how I am. I'm very protective of my peoples. We watch out for each other. I watch out for them. They watch out for me.
You brought me the gift. Some gift. My dreams are lies. What have I done to deserve this?
The way I watch this scene, this specific scene, when I'm going through something, I just relate to it so much. Like, You Know Better Than I, that song, that scene, does something for me every time. It just does. I thought I had the answers. Wow. Like, when your decisions lead you to the pit. And not even sometimes not even just your decisions, just life leads you to the bottom of the barrel, the pit, and you don't know what's going on with your life. Like,
You know better than I. Come on.
whew. As a kid, I saw this through, like, I don't know. It was different. Like, as a kid, I saw it through more like, oh, hopeful eyes. I mean, I'm still hopeful, but like I saw it through more like a naive, I should say naive eyes. Like, oh yeah, God, yeah. God knows better than I do, yeah. But when you get older and you actually go through stuff, you're just like, dang, like, the fluff is gone. But you realize he still knows better. But it's just like, dang, man. It's just more real. Like, you feel it, the suffering, and you're just like, yeah, faith is really all I got. This is all I got, Tyrese. This is all I got.
Knowing I don't know is part of getting through.
I know that's right. When you're in the pit, when you're going through stuff, steward your gifts. Like, go to work. Get your hair done, get your nails done. If you're to get a haircut, trim up your beard, take care of your skin. There's so many things you can do. Find a hobby, play basketball, do ballet, do Pilates, like paint, go write a book. There's so many things to do. Like, I could list so many things to do instead of sitting in a rut. Do something. Go clock in. Go be somebody. Like, I know that's right. And my boy built something beautiful while he was in that pit. through your pain, through your suffering, you can create something beautiful. That's good to me.
I'm to bring you to the palace.
Potiphar, it's good to see you again.
And Potiphar, you feeling a little guilty? You feeling guilty? It's okay. My flesh would want to be like, yeah. And this is why, but you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just welcome people with open arms. Like, I forgive you. You don't got to stay in their lives or anything like that, sidebar. But you definitely should forgive and not. People feel bad enough. You know, you don't got to beat them down further. Even though you'd want to.
My wife.
I understand.
Shout out to Joseph. At the appointed time, my boy was out of that pit.
I'm told you merely need to hear a dream. You can explain it.
The explanation comes from God.
I know that's right. Let your name be talked about in rooms that, you know, will advance you, okay? You were made for a purpose.
There are 7 years of abundance. 7 years of famine will follow. Egypt may not survive.
7 years of abundance and 7 years of famine, child. Dire times. The abundance might be cool, but then 7 years of famine, you won't even recognize the abundance.
During the years of plenty, have him collect 1/5 of the grain from every field and store it under guard. Then during the years of famine, give it back to the people.
My boy Joseph is smart, okay? He was for the people. That's how I wish the wealthy 1% was. Like, let me not do that. They might take me. They got forbid. Actually, no, I said what I said. We can all do more.
Joseph.
Aww. My ship. I always thought they were so cute when I was young. I love that. Everybody all working together. How beautiful would it be if we all just worked together and took care of each other? Like, this is what we were here to do on this earth. Like, let's do that. In a perfect world, I guess. Oh, I've always loved this scene. Oh, with them and the 2 kids. Manasseh and I forgot the name. Ephraim, I think. I could be wrong. Yes, I was right. Manasseh and Ephraim. No, them 7 years of famine is given those stores when it was COVID and everybody was taking everything. Child.
Are you here for some grain too?
We just love a kind man.
Here you go.
Who's next? We are, my lord.
Child, that shock of whiplash when you see your eye. It's like, what's going on here? It's like, Jesus, please help me. Help me.
Our wives and children are hungry. I'm sorry, but you haven't contributed to our supply.
Go ahead and starve. That's what I would want to say in my flesh, like in my unhealed state. Let them starve. It's like, nah. As much as I would be very mad, I can't let nobody go hungry. I'm Haitian. We don't let people go hungry. We won't even let our ops go hungry. It's just not a thing.
Produce this youngest brother. Let you buy all the grain you want. Until then, arrest this one.
Arrest this one is crazy.
They're my brothers.
What?
They sold me.
when people don't know your lore. So then you gotta explain to them. Bum explique on bagay. Let me tell you something. This is what they did to me. Let me give you the context as to why I'm acting this way.
I never got to say goodbye to my mother. I never got to see my father grow old.
I would be mad too, I'm not gonna lie, but you gotta let that hurt go. Release, relax, relate, release. You gotta release it.
My brothers will come for me.
My brothers will come. My brothers will come. My brothers will come. My brothers.
The triggering. I get it. It's hard. It's really hard.
Maybe they've suffered these last 20 years as well. Maybe they've changed.
Yeah, you never know. People can change. Child, no one goes through this life unscathed. That's why you gotta forgive. Like, literally. Just move on. There's so many beautiful things happening around you. You have life. If you have life, thank God. You have food. Some people don't even have food. You have clothes, okay? You can move your hands. You can move your feet. Like, you can see. You can hear. And even if you can't do those things, like, you have life. There's always something. There's always something to be grateful for. Always something. Now, Benjamin is a spitting image of Joseph, bro. They look alike. That's what that's how they be saying me and my sister look like. They be saying we copy and paste, basically. With different skin tones, like, legit. That's, yeah, it's funny.
I'm a long way from home.
Oh? Doesn't he trust your brothers to protect you?
He's like, oh, really? Tell me more. Like, doesn't he trust your brothers? The shade. Honestly, if I was the brothers, I would have been like, are you Joseph? Because I would have caught on. I mean, you kind of look like us. And you also seem a little mad. You Joseph, ain't you? Like,
Come. You'll be my guests.
whew. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joseph.
One of you has stolen from me.
The gaslighting is crazy. Framing them for stealing and then accusing them, like... He said, there is nothing I do better than revenge. Let me stop.
Because I will not make my father suffer again.
Yeah, they can't suffer no more. They're like, please take us instead, child. I can't see it. I can't take it no more.
Our brother was not killed by wolves. We were blinded by jealousy and...
Benjamin like, I just got here. What's going on? I'm just breaking into this business. Like, this is between all of you. Get a drink of water, child. I'm parched.
Will not harm any of you or our father. I am your brother, Joseph.
It is I, Joseph.
Joseph, can you ever forgive us? I already have.
Oh, they did suffer. You see them bags under their eyes? They probably didn't get much sleep from a guilty conscience.
You will join me here. All of you. With your families.
I know that's right. We love a good forgiveness and reconciliation. We love that. Especially amongst family. Ugh.
My boy, my boy. Your mother prayed this day would come.
Aww. And Rachel's prayer was answered. Dang. Their family is deep. I can relate. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining with me on this journey. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.